Now, often when we ask for input from users, what they enter isn't always valid. And so sometimes what we do is we use a do loop to continuously loop and rerun the code until they do what we want them to do, until they do the right sort of response. So the idea here is I'd like to insert a new module. So in the Visual Basic Editor, I'm going to click the Insert command in the menu and choose Module. And I've just inserted a new module called Module 1. I'll click on Module 1 and then using the Properties window, I'll call it Mod Valid. Alright, now I'm going back to the code file and I want to find a particular piece of code called subvalid. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy and paste it into my Visual Basic Editor. And I'll paste it here. Okay, so I'll bring back Excel. Now the idea here is in this sub-procedure called valid, I'm declaring two variables, my first name as a string, text, and my age as a byte. I'm then setting my first name to an application input box which prompts them what is your name, and it's expecting a type 2 which is text. Now here's my do loop. The do and the loop until go together. So this will do and loop until I enter an age that is less than or equal to 30. So I pop up and I say, right, my age is equal to an application input box, enter your age in years, and it's expecting a type 1 which is a number. Then I'm using an if statement. When it comes to an if statement, you type if, you type the condition, and the then is on the same line. If my age is equal to 0, then bring up this message box. So if my age is equal to 0, then message box, stop messing with me, goodbye, because nobody can be age 0. And it will exit the sub-procedure at that point and dive out of the sub-procedure. So exit subs are very handy to just quickly finish the code if they're not playing the game. But else if my age is less than 13, then bring this up a message box. You're too young to be on the computer, go play outside, and whatever their first name is. Else if my age is less than 20, then to be a teen again. Else if my age equals 21, to be 21 again. Otherwise, else, message box, that can't be right, I'm sure you're younger. And it ends the if. So with an if is an end if. And else if, you can have as many else ifs as you want, and a final else. And it will loop until my age is less than or equal to 30. So let's just test this. So if I was to go, okay, F8, and step through it. My first name, Cathi, and okay, and then F8, my age. Now if I enter a 0, and then I go F8, it'll bring up the message, stop messing with me, goodbye Cathi. And it will exit the sub because my age was equal to 0. If I run that again, F8, tell it I'm Cathi, F8, if this time I enter an age that's less than 13, so 12, when I go F8, it's not equal to 0, so it'll skip this one. It is less than 13, so it'll go into this one. You're too young to be on the computer, go outside, Cathi, and enter. And it ends the if, loops until my age is less than or equal to 30. My age is equal to 12, which is less than or equal to 30. So that will cause me to end the sub-procedure. Let's run it again. F8, Cathi, enter. Enter your age. This time I'm going to go for 21. So as I step through it, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's going to go into this one. To be 21 again, Cathi. And okay, F8, if my age is less than or equal to 30, it is less than or equal to 30, so it exits the sub. And now let's run it again. If I go F8, Cathi, and F8, and this time I might enter 40. It's not equal to 0. It's not less than 13. It's not less than 20. It's not equal to 21. So it must be in here. That can't be right. I'm sure you're younger, Cathi. So I go enter. And if I go F8, my age is not less than 30. So it will keep looping through this until I enter an age that's less than 30. So if I enter 31, it will just continue to loop and loop and loop until I enter a number that's less than 30. So I'll enter 30. And then it lets me go. So a do loop is when you want them to loop continuously and continuously until they meet a certain condition. An exit sub is a quick way to jump out of a sub procedure if they don't enter what you want them to. And an if, and an else if, and an end if is great when you want variable responses depending on what they enter. And this is based on two variables we declared and application input boxes.